Tony from Shamokin, Pennsylvania. Where is Shamokin? Had to wonder where that came from. Maybe there's a little something to this.
You guys know how I feel about that type of cheating. I'm all about that type of cheating. I'm not into the steroid cheating.
Now this guy's into the the Chili Davis method of cheating.
Chili Davis said it best, and I have to give credit where credit is due. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And now, so if he's putting a little something on that ball, I'm all right with that.
An old Mickey Mantle baseball bat. And they examined it and found that it was drilled and corked.
Why not?
Mickey, the Mick.
Mickey, come back to us, Mickey.
Anyways, I wanted to tell Willie Nelson I love all his music.
It was a bomb.
As Howie Rose called it, the Technicolor nonsense. Buck just went flamingo.
I tell you what, it was and guys come in, the more knowledgeable, the more competitive. And,
Well, I helped educate them all. And that's how this whole, that's how everyone got over there now.
All four
Oh,
of
my
these.
God, you're out of your mind. You got the wrong Davis.
And
You want Chris Davis.
So
Had a different name back in 2009 when the Red Sox
You ain't
drafted him.
cheating, you ain't trying.
So
Where's the wisdom from the general?
we don't really know how old he is.
yeah,
I want to meet his little league coach.
Yes.
which means he's really 39 years old.
Right, he's probably 39.
And again, a good prospect.
How old are these guys?
Well, here's the deal. I mean,
Stephen
we've got
God? Call me. If I'm still sitting here in 5 years, you can give me that same question.
Steven's preparing now for the 2017 draft.
You're getting out in front of it, Stephen. Good for you. The general salutes you.
Well, listen,
Yeah, the problem with D. Gordon is that as great as his speed is, he doesn't get on base enough to use it.
a lot of the surgery options nowadays, you can turn the clock back a little bit. G's shaking his head.
Oh, the general's not buying it.
He's not buying it. Had a rough year last year.
I think you're better off having Tommy John at this stage of your career than the rotator cuff. I'm serious. The Tommy John almost turns you into the bionic man.
He will be a star in this league. You heard it from the Admiral. He will be a star in this league. Give it time. Pick him up now before it's too late. Jason Bay. Listen,
He brought him up, not us.
here's the situation. But he could be a serviceable outfielder before it's all said and done this year.
He will be an ad and a drop shortly thereafter.
I think I've done that already, actually.
Oh, who else are we throwing out there?
James Loney.
No.
Listen, guys.
He's hitting. Yeah, I picked up Ozuna. Go get him now.
Yeah.
Go get him and, Yellowclimber, so...
Welcome to the majors, Mr. Webster.
I think he got hammered and then went out and got hammered after that performance.
Hope you enjoyed your cup of coffee.
I think Dice K was
How
more
about a
injured.
Rabu for the Yankees? You remember?
The fat toad, as the boss once called him.
You're going to be hearing me speak about Matt Harvey every week because I'm in love with Matt Harvey right now.
Have your man crush on Harvey?
It's become more than a man crush, fellas.
It's a bromance.
I think I'm in love.
It's a blooming bromance.
A blooming bromance.
Here's the strikeouts.
I see love in your eyes.
Guys, I'm blushing.
You're not loving Duda?
Not all doodah day, I'm not, no.
All right.
There was ever a team that needs help now. It's Code Red, Houston. Go get George Springer and bring him up immediately, if not sooner, because you guys need his help right now.
Beltron owners, beware. When Carlos won.
No, that's all right. Once you leave the Mets, all your injury problems go away.
That's true.
That's when you get healthy when you leave the Mets. It's when you're with the Mets is when you're injured.
If you do get hurt.
So Beltran, put him down for the Wally Pipp Award. I mean, he'll 162 games, I'm sure. He's not getting hurt anymore. So.
All right. You want to even discuss Puig?
Yes.
Oh, of course. The general's going to want to discuss Puig.
Issues and concerns with Mr. Puig.
Well, I mean, just because a guy got arrested, not having an insurance card in his car, let's not make a big deal out of it.
Insurance card.
He can't drive 55.
So he was speeding a little bit. Listen, there are worse things in the world. I mean, it's.
At least he's not on roids.
At least he's not on roids. At least not that we know of. And we don't mind if
It was road rage, not roid rage.
And we don't mind if you cork the bat either, Yazel. So, but I mean, this guy.
300 for the week.
If he's going to hit 220 for the year and hit
He
30
stole a
homers.
base this week, for God's sakes.
He did? What happened?
Get him in your lineup.
Did the catcher fall down trying to throw it down to second base?
Get him in your lineup.
The hero hanging out of his back pocket as he's running down there.
Drop the anchor there, Dan, will you?
Long 3 of his his last 5 saves.
Why not? Get him out of there.
He'll be fine.
Get somebody else in there.
Brad, how you doing today, G?
Fantastic. Glad to
Well.
be here. Good morning.
Kabish,
Doing good, doing
well?
good.
We want to wish everyone. Any plans this weekend, fellas?
I got a house full of people tomorrow, so it should be good.
In-laws?
No, not in-laws. Just some friends of the family and.
You have friends.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
have friends.
Can you
Good,
believe that?
Good.
He has a very important friend, actually.
Yes, he does.
Oh, well, the
Getting
commissioner's
a little advice from above.
from a higher authority, you might say.
Catholic Charities thing is a rouge, and it's more likely. It's more likely that he's looking for help from a
Listen,
higher
fellas,
authority.
you know, a couple of bucks.
You take it any way you can get it,
You never know
General.
what kind of help you're going to get. Actually, the Admiral has plans for the weekend. I'll be going tomorrow night to the Mets-Braves game,
I'm sorry to hear that.
the Sunday night game. Yes, and
Get to see B.J. Upton
BJ Upton
strike out 3 times.
and Ike Davis.
Yes.
It's going to be an exciting game. We will be giving away tickets today, though, for that game. So we'll give you a cue later on, and we'll take a caller.
Are you going to sit with the people?
I
that-
will not, actually. The Admiral is sitting in the VIP section.
You're such an elitist.
All right, let's get right into. You know what I'm going to suggest, and these guys are going to disagree because they already told you to hit the button. But you know, ask for something else. Ask for an outfielder. Ask for you know, maybe a reliever. But either way, you know, I think the consensus here is that you do the trade.
Okay.
You want to go first, or would you like me to go
No,
first?
I'll let you.
Admiral, never let the facts get in the way of a good story. And that is the Major League umpires right now. Goodness gracious. If I can quote Susan Waldman, goodness gracious. We have got issues and concerns with Major League umpires. There were 3 horrendous calls last night that the big 800-pound gorilla is the next guy on the list. This
And
is the
we've got
one.
the plantains to prove it.
This is the one. Yes, this is the one you're going to have it.
You have Chuck from Port Jefferson Station. Okay, Chuck.
I like that, and I've actually used it.
Well, I know you've used it. There's another guy here that has employed that strategy. I won't mention any names.
Of course I
I'll
have.
just look at the party and whistle.
Hey, listen, you know what? If you end up with...
All right, I'm going to disagree. And here's why I'm going to disagree.
That's all. We got one goddamn hit.
You can't say goddamn on the air.
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
In Ravio.com.